Hi everybody, it's the Soap Man and it's time to make some soap. And today I'm doing something I haven't done in a long time, several years. I'm doing a column pour. For those of you who may not know, you have to use a very thin trace, you have to use a fragrance that behaves well, and you mix your colors up and fragrance it, and you pour your colors alternating on top of some sort of column. I'm just using a small shot glass. And then that spreads out and makes rings, and then you can design it at that point however you want. So for the colors, I am using Brambleberry's Aqua Pearl, and I'm pouring in this order. I'm using Nurture Soap's Orange Marmalade. I'm using Nurture Soap's Blue Vibrance. I'll be using titanium dioxide for white, and I'm using Nurture Soap's Raspberry Red. I'm using all micas with the exception of the TD, so I can just hand stir these in and have minimal stirring, stick blending. I'm using Crafter's Choice, what is that called? Orange Cranberry for the fragrance. I'm using this one because it smells great. Especially important for this project, it behaves very well in cold process, and it really holds its scent. So give me a few minutes to get set up and we'll get started on this. Okay, let's get our colors mixed in. So the first is the Aqua Pearl, and this is a slightly smaller batch than I'm used to working with, so I'm going to go just under a half teaspoon, which is probably more than enough. Stir that in, and it is. I've been excited all week about this, and now that it's actually here, I'm really nervous. And I don't know why. I've done it many times in the past. And I know my batter, and I'm soaping in the Goldilocks zone, temperature-wise. And I know the fragrance behaves, but I'm still just a little uptight about this. So we'll just have to see how it goes. That one's for titanium dioxide. I'll put it in at the very last minute because it does have a tendency to thicken up a little faster. Okay, colors look great. I'm really happy with them. So let's give these a quick hit with the stick blender to just barely thicken them and finish bringing to emulsification. And I'm going to hand stir the fragrance in, even though I know it behaves well. So just a real quick hit. Alright, let's get the TD into this one. And let me give it a quick buzz with my little mixer, because it's probably settled just a little bit. And here we go. Okay, so the color palette looks really good. I'm really happy with it. So let's fragrance these. And I am going to just hand stir these in and let them sit for a spell. And I'll be back when those have thickened just a little bit. They're already thickening, so let's get started on this pour. I'm just going to pour each one for about 4 seconds. This isn't going to work, it's too thick already. Crap, look at that. I wonder if this fragrance has changed. This isn't going to work. I bet something has changed with that fragrance because I have not used that bottle and I hand stirred it in. And fragrances do not have to tell you when they change. So we're just going to kind of do some random plops. Oh my gosh, look at this. They have changed. They have changed the formula. I guarantee that's what's happened. Because this fragrance used to behave beautifully. But yet look at the green. The green is fluid. I cannot believe this. This has been a favorite of mine. And one of the reasons is because it behaves so well. But look at the green. That just makes no sense. almost grabbed the hanger tool just in case. This isn't the one that fits this one, but I will make it fit. I just cannot believe that. This has been a favorite fragrance for years. Oh, gosh, look at this. What a mess. And because I had planned on having a smaller batch, because this is going to have the dividers in it, I'm going to have to go ahead and put the dividers in it right now, which is going to affect the cut. But anyway, these things happen. What a freaking mess. Anyway, there we go. I'll see you tomorrow for the cut. Okay, let's make an attempt and cut this soap. So if you saw the video, the column pour was an absolute disaster. A fragrance that I've used for years and has always been a favorite. I'm guessing the formula has changed. When I poured that into the white and I saw it turn gray, I had a feeling something was up. And right now, it does not smell particularly good, although that sometimes does happen with fragrances and they'll smell better after the cure, so I'm not going to give up on that. But wow, did this thicken up. And I just had to plop it into the mold. So let's cut it and see what it looks like. These bars are considerably smaller than my normal. Now the inside doesn't look bad. So let's just see what we have. Salvage this as best as I can. And I'll clean these up off camera, clean some of the edges up and make them a little more presentable. So at least the soap was saved. It's usable. Not what I was wanting, but it's usable. And I'm going to try this again next week with a different fragrance. So anyway, folks, that's what I have this week. Good or bad, like it or not, that's what I have. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching, everybody.